Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm here with my second update for my second round of Project 10 Pan. I know it's been, I think, 3 weeks since my first update, and I had meant to do these updates every 2 weeks. But, yeah, that didn't actually work out. For the last, 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of January. So I'm an accountant, and we've been going through our year-end close. Fingers crossed, it's done. Fingers crossed, but it's just been an extremely busy 2 weeks. Working every weekend, working late every night, getting to work early. It's just been really stressful. And then on top of that, I've also been sick, which is double whammy of horribleness. And I still had to work when I was, so anyway. So I think I self-diagnosed myself because I feel like sometimes when you're not dying sick, you don't necessarily need to go to the doctor and get an official diagnosis because one, well, I still went to work when I was sick, so forget what I'm saying, but what are they really gonna do? So I feel like I had the flu, and I feel like I had the flu in December as well, which is oh, really, because this year for work we have to get flu vaccination, or we don't have to, but it's highly suggested that we get the flu vaccination, which I guess this year the virus, from what they had done with the flu vaccination, had mutated by the time, or they created the flu vaccination, but then the virus that actually, the strain this year had mutated from what the flu vaccination was protecting against. So I had fever and a cough, and I'm still kind of getting over it. I'm at the very tail end, so I do not 100% back, but yeah, I had planned to film this last weekend, but I was sick. Last weekend I was the most sick of this flu, so yeah, I didn't film anything last weekend. Now, I still been having videos going up on my channel. I knew I was going to be really, really busy, so I had pre-filmed some stuff at the very beginning of January. So those are the videos that you've been seeing go up on my channel, but I've been kind of absent from my channel other than those videos going up. I haven't been responding to comments, which I know is really bad. I really want to catch up on that today. I've just kind of had to put my channel aside for the last 2 weeks just because I've been so busy with work and everything. So anyway, that's my little intro about why this is late and why I've kind of been absent from my channel other than the videos that were pre-filmed and going up. So, without further ado, I will get into the update. Now, I really haven't made that much progress. I mean, really, this update wouldn't have been much different if I did it last week than this week. Since I have been sick, some of these products I haven't really been using as much as I would have otherwise, and being super busy as well. So I haven't made a ton of progress in the last 3 weeks. But I did manage to use up, at the very beginning of this 3 weeks, I did manage to use up one additional item. So I guess, firstly, I'll just quickly show the item that I had used up in the first update, and that was the That Gal Primer by Benefit. And then at the beginning of this 3-week period, I had also used up High Beam by Benefit. And this I had in my first Project 10 pan. I finally used it up. This is really, really pretty. It's just a pinky highlight. I really like it, but I'm really glad this is done. This took me a while to get through, and I just want to use up some of my highlighters. So I'm really happy that this is finished. So now I've gone through 2 items. And then the other items that I'm still working on my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have taken the stopper out of this, to try to get all the products up on the sides, but this still has a good amount of product left. You can kind of see it's wearing away at the sides, but I feel like this is going to last me at least a few more months, so that one I'm still working on. And then the NARS, this is not NARS, Korres Mineral Setting Powder. So I have a little, you can see the little mark on the back. So if this is like laid straight with all the powder at the bottom, you can kind of see where I started and where I am now. Is kind of that mark. You can't really see it well here. Like this is not filming very well. But this, I've been using this every day as my setting powder. Since it is a setting powder, I don't need a lot of it. So this is kind of a slow-moving product. I definitely anticipate this taking me at least a few more months to use up as well. But I have been using this, I think, I've been using this every day. Since when I was sick, I was still like working. I was still like wearing some makeup to try to look a little bit more alive. But yes, that's kind of slow moving as well. And then now for highlighter, so I have the Benefit Watts Up. Since I ran out of High Beam, now I can just use Benefit's Watts Up for a highlighter. So I have been enjoying using that. So for this one, I had a little Post-it note that I was marking my progress on. So if you can see, the first mark is where I started. I think for my first update, I hadn't even made enough progress to make another mark, and now I'm up to the second little mark. So I will show you with that. So I haven't made a ton of progress with this, but that's what I have left. If you can see, I don't know if you can see that very well, but that is my progress with that. I feel like a lot of these things are just kind of slow-moving products. I had planned, because I want to do 4 project pans this year, so that would mean finishing each project pan like at the end of each quarter, so like the end of March for this one. For some of the items, I think that's possible. We'll just have to see. This one might take a little longer, but, you know, we'll have to see. And I do have 12 items overall, so I guess 2 of them technically wouldn't have to be finished. But we'll see how much progress I can make. So still working on that. The next item is the Benefit Benetint. And this I've been using mostly every day, and I use it like as a blush base. And then we'll put like a powder blush on top of it. And you can see with this one too, I tried to make, there's just like a cluster of marks. I don't think my newest mark is, it should be a little higher, but it's kind of hard to make a mark over a mark. But this is just slow going. I think just because I don't need to use a lot of it, I just use a little bit of it. But I have been using this every day. So the progress on this one is slow as well, although this one would probably take about 2 months to use up. So, you know, it might be possible to use up some of these by like March 30th. There's not 31 days in March, is there? Anyway, the next item is Benefit Stay Don't Stray. This I've been using every day as my eyeshadow primer. There we go. I did in my makeup bag. For the last 2 weeks, I've only had this in my makeup bag because before that I had the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base, which I like over this. But now I just have this in my makeup bag because I really need to just use it up. So I've been using this every day. This, I don't really have a way to like judge the progress on it just because you can't see through the packaging. But it's still going strong. I don't know what to say about that one. The next one is the Urban Decay 24/7 Eyeshadow in Virgin, which I've hit major pan on. This I'm using as like an eyeshadow highlight color. It's really, I mean, I really like it. It's really pretty. I just don't have a way to like measure progress on this one either, but I have been using this pretty consistently. So that one shouldn't take that long to finish up. That's that. The next one is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil by Urban Decay in the color Rockstar. This one, so for my makeup bag for the past 2 weeks, I've been wearing, like, this is the only eyeliner I've had in my makeup bag. So I've been using this mostly every day. So my little post-it again, the first mark was where I started, and I'm measuring it from the very bottom of the eyeliner, although, okay, there we go. Though my mark doesn't look right. Okay, I don't know. This is not showing up well on camera. And then my mark that I made yesterday. So really of what I have left, so the plastic part, like, I'm like covering up the plastic part, because I don't really have that much of this left. This should be pretty easy to finish up. So that is that one. And then the last 3 items I have are all lip products. So the first one is the Revlon Lip Butter and Berry Smoothie. This is what I have left on here, and I marked on the packaging for this. This I've kind of made consistent progress, I guess, the first 2 weeks and then the second 3 weeks, so I guess not exactly consistent, but for updates, kind of consistent. So actually, all my marks look off on film, but that is what I had measured that I have left. And this is super like soft and like melty, and I have lost some product on the sides. It actually like broke, and I had to like put it back together because it's so soft. And then some of the product occasionally will get like, it will kind of, it's crooked in the barrel, and then will like scrape off on the sides. So I've been losing some product that way, unfortunately, but I'm still working through this. It's still a pretty color. I just think I don't know, it's like a little too soft of a formula and kind of messy. But I've still been enjoying using this, and I do like the color. It's what I'm wearing today. And then the next item is the Collection 2000 Lock and Hold Lip Gloss. This I've had for a while, and I do pair these together. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to use this up. But I had gotten a comment on my last update, I think from Pretty Pistol 86, that I should consider, like, once I use up the lipstick, or once I have finished the Project Pan, just to call it quits on this lip gloss. And I think I'm going to do that. It's just going to be not something I'm going to totally use up, but, you know, I'm kind of going to use up these together and just call them good. Or I haven't decided yet if I use the lipstick faster, if I finish the lipstick before I finish the Project Pan, if I'm going to call it good with the lip gloss, or if I'm going to continue using the lip gloss until the end of the Project Pan, and then just call it good. I haven't quite decided that yet, but I still have some time to get through the lipstick and then kind of decide what I want to do with the lip gloss. So I think I will be I don't anticipate completely finishing this up, but we'll see what type of progress I can make with it. And you can kind of see, this one's kind of hard to measure, but I do have quite a bit of it left. But, you know, it's kind of wearing away at the sides as well, so I don't know if you can kind of see that. So I don't have, like, a ton of this left, but I don't know. And the last item is the Stila Lip Glaze in Apricot. I've been pairing this on top of just any other sort of lip color. I've usually been having this in my makeup bag and this, and then some other sort of like lipstick lip color, because this can pair well on top of, you know, kind of whatever, because it goes on pretty like a clear kind of sheer color, and it is kind of a light color. So you can see my progress with that, where I started, my second update, and now. Honestly, I have been using this more than this lip combination, just because I kind of want to get through like one of the lip products, or at least one of the lip products, so that I can focus more on the other ones. But you can see my progress with that. And this might take me another 2-ish weeks, 2 weeks to like a month. This shouldn't be that much of a problem to use up either. So that is my update. I will be doing these every 2 weeks. Unless, I don't know, something, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't make promises. But my plan is to continue doing these updates every 2 weeks. And yeah, that is everything. Thanks for watching. Bye.